When a mortgage happens, what happens is they hand you a piece of paper and you sign your name on it, yeah? Now, your signature creates that sum of money out of thin air. They then put the sum of money on a computer screen, yeah? So you created that money, not the bank. You think the bank's giving you a sum of money. They're not. You've created that. You then give them this piece of paper back and they say, oh, thank you very much. We've got hold of the debt note now and we'll charge them interest for our handling of the debt note. So at no point does this money ever belong to them, but they're charging you for using it. They'll argue it's salvage goods under maritime law and they can charge for holding your salvage because they salvage the goods and they can now charge you for them. That's how it works under their system. So under God's law, usury is unlawful. Again, by reason, usury transfers wealth from the poor to the rich and creates an unstable society full of war and violence and hatred. If you want a stable society, you don't have massive divisions of wealth and poverty, and you certainly don't have the rich exploiting the poor. So that's what I deal with. My message is very simple, so it's one of love, and it's very practical. It's not about lobbying governments, because governments are corrupt by their very nature. The bigger a corporation, the more psychopathic it is. The reason that corporations don't have rights under this common law is because they literally can't experience or suffer harm, loss or injury because they're not a sentient entity. A corporation is a piece of paper in an archive. A real man or woman is a conscious entity who can feel pain, who can feel harm, loss or injury. So this is, law told from the point of view of true reason. Their false law perverts everything, doesn't stand to reason. Think about the actual drug laws. In the drug law, the law must exist for a reason. And in this reason, they identify the victim as the user of cannabis, who is a victim of cannabis. So they pass a law to stop him using cannabis or possessing cannabis, yeah? But then they criminalise the victim. Normally, I say it's a perpetrator and a victim, and you pay compensation for the perpetrator and the victim to restore parity. Here, the perpetrator and the victim are the same human being. That's a nonsense in reason. So the drug laws fall foul of God's law, basically. Under God's law, you can put the hell you like in your own system. That's your business, because you're not causing harm, loss, or injury to anybody else, basically.